Hi kids, my name is Miss Kim. Welcome to Creation Station to Go. I'm here to do a craft with you today. The craft that I chose today is a bird nest. And I hope that you can see this from where you're at. My camera's a little far away, but we are gonna make this bird nest out of clay today. So I'd like to show you what you're gonna have in your kit when you get it from the library. You're gonna have 2 bags. One is going to have your clay, and the other is going to have all your other goodies that you're going to use to decorate your nest, okay? So let's get started. What I'd like you to do first is take your clay out of your baggie. And I want you to take a little bit off to save for later, because you're going to use this to make some eggs, some bird eggs at the end. So just take a little bit, however much you think you're going to need to make bird eggs, and stick it back in your bag so it doesn't dry out. Okay, and then we're going to use this clay to build our nest. You can either do what they call the pinch method, which is just squishing it around until you have the shape you want, or you can do the coil method, which is what I prefer because it seems to work just a little bit better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break my clay into like 3 pieces. And then I'm just going to make the coils, just like you probably learned a long time ago, where you rub it together and then you can lay it on the table, flatten it out so you make a long snake. And then we're going to do that with all 3. This way, I find, makes my shape come out a little bit better. But you can do it however you like. All right. So take your first one and just lay it on your surface and start making a coil. And as you go around, you also just go up. Okay? Up and kind of out. So as you go up, it's getting bigger. And then you add your next one. Up and out a little bit. And then you can add your last one. Just go all the way around. Okay, I'll show you what I've got here. All right. So that kind of looks like a nest already, but what we need to do is we kind of have to squish it together. Otherwise, these will pull apart. So we're going to just kind of squish it, make sure they're all stuck together really good. All right. Flatten out the bottom just a little bit. So you can still see my coil lines, but they're stuck together really well now. All right, now we get to open up the bag and see all this good stuff in here. You've got some feathers. You will have some sticks, because birds always, or almost always, put sticks in their nest. You've got some more sticks. Got some greenery. Birds put all kinds of things in their nests, whatever they can find that they think will work. And this is called Spanish moss. And then you have your little bird, okay? All right, so what you're gonna do is just use all of this to do whatever you want with your nest. It's your nest, so you just make it look any way you want, but you can stick all of this stuff around the edges. If your sticks are too big, you can break them. You can put some inside, some outside, whatever you feel like doing. I'm just going to put some all around the outside. Just make sure the ends are stuck in there really well. And I'm going to break that. So we have some sticks poking up in here and some greenery. All right. Then we have to make our eggs, which are quite easy to do. Just break as many little pieces off as you think you want. For eggs, you could make a bunch, you can make just a couple. This one I just have 2. And just roll them in a little ball. And then you can either just leave them like a little ball, or you can kind of flatten out the one end so it's an oblong shape like an egg. And there you go. So make a few of those. Then this Spanish moss is really great for putting inside the nest, so it's nice and soft for the bird and the eggs. And so I'm just going to put this one egg in. And I think I'm going to add these feathers. And look at this cute bird. And she or he just goes right there. Okay, I'm just going to leave it at that to save time. So there you go. You now have a bird nest. What I'd like to tell you is that the clay, if you let this sit for 1 day, the clay and the egg will dry, it air dries. And so at that time, if you feel like it, you can paint your nest, paint your eggs. A lot of birds have white eggs. A lot of birds have speckled eggs. And some have blue eggs, some have green eggs. So do whatever you want with those, okay? So there you go. There's your nest. I hope you have fun making that. Please remember that as soon as this video airs, you can go to any one of the 6 libraries and pick up a kit as long as supplies last. So you can go to Carbondale, Glenwood, Newcastle, Silt, Rifle, or Parachute and get a kit. And also remember that every Thursday, there's a new Creation Station to Go airing at the same time. So be sure and watch next week as well. Thanks and have a good day. Bye.